Hello, I'm Eddie Guevara from Houseoftheunusual.com. And if you stick around, I will show you how to get him back there for free. I'm talking about, yes, the Jack Davis 6-foot famous monster Frankenstein poster in all its glory. Here's what the news is and what I'm so excited about. House of the Unusual was started back in 1985 in my early youth. And later on, I went on to acquire the original Fun Factory, which had run into comics from the 1970s. And later went out of business like in late 79, 1980. When I purchased the company in 1989 from the original owner, I opened it up and I started selling novelties and, stuff again in the comic books. In fact, my first ad that I ran in DC Comics aired in the year of 1993. They published that, I believe, around the Christmas time. So if you do get any comic book from 1993 from DC Comics, there's one that I remember has Superman in the cover, and he's getting like some type of Christmas letter from a friend or something. But anyway, you'll find the full page ad of Fun Factory in that issue. But later on, because of legal reasons and stuff, the name Fun Factory was changed to Houseoftheunusual.com. I've been working for the last 2 years on a brand new site that resembles a comic book ad, or it's going to have a retro feel to it. And I've also been coming up with a whole new line of products. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be offering you all the original novelty items from the 60s and 70s, but they're going to have a new look and feel. In other words, I'm going to have them mounted professionally. They're going to be where you can frame the item, or it's going to have a little history of it, a copy of the original ad that came with the item, and so forth. What I like to do, though, is I want each of you to patronize my website. I want every person out there to tell their friends, their neighbors, and so forth about what a wonderful experience it is to order from houseoftheunusual.com. Now, here's what I'm going to do, and here's the good thing. Each and every week, I'm going to come on the air. I'm going to have you guys tune in to my show, and if you do, we're going to be discussing individual things such as what experiences as kids we had in ordering from comic books. How many of us wanted the Polaris nuclear submarine? How many of us wanted the X-ray glasses and the old classic whoopee cushion, the Joy Buzzer, etc.? In fact, it's a good friend of mine who put out a book back in October of 2011. It's entitled Mail Order Mysteries, and the actual author of the book is Kirk Damaris, who's also a good friend. And what he did is he did portray in the book most of my personal collection. It's not a book about me. It's a book about my collection. It's a book about people. It's a book about collectibles from the 60s and 70s. A lot of people contributed to this book. A lot of people, in fact, from the forum Universal Monster Army had a lot to do with this book. And it's a classic. It's destined to become a classic. What I'm doing, though, is I want everybody to go onto my site. I want people to write me at my email address, houseoftheunusual@gmail.com. That's houseoftheunusual@gmail.com. Everybody who writes in and tells me their personal childhood story, I will take the best story I like, the one that I think is it. And here's what I'm going to do. That's yours back there. You want him? Write me a story. Simple as that. It's not going to cost you a dime, not even for shipping. I will pay the shipping cost. I will pay to get him out to you. So, this is all I have to tell you. Go to my website, houseoftheunusual.com. Look around my site. Tell me what you like about my site. Write a childhood story of what my site or the items on my site did for you as a child. Come back. Send me an email at houseoftheunusual@gmail.com. Tell me your story. If I like your story, he's yours. Like I said, I only have one to give away. So a lot of people are going to probably respond to this ad because a lot of people want him. And I can tell you this, each and every week I'm going to have another gift similar to him. And depending on what the demand is, I will have better things. I'm willing to give if you guys give back to me. What I'm asking from you is to go out and patronize my site. Tell the world about it. Tell people to come. If they can purchase from houseoftheunusual.com, my site is going to flourish and my gifts are going to become better. Simple as that. I have the largest collection of novelties in the country. And when I'm saying the largest collection, I'm not talking about monsters. I'm talking about comic book novelties that we could order as a kid. I don't think anybody has close to what I have put together for over 40 years. So here's your chance. You also have an opportunity to call me. Anytime anybody wants to call me, my phone number is listed in my email. You can call me. I'm available to talk and discuss whatever you want me to discuss. Except, I'll tell you right now, if you're not a fun guy, if you're not a guy that likes novelties and you're just going to call in and, ask me something stupid, please don't. I will hang up. I'm not going to tolerate any person out there who's not in for the fun. See, I'm in for the fun, and I'm a collector. And you know what? I have an open heart. I give a lot, and I will give a lot. The only thing I need is, I need your help. I need your help to popularize my site so that people know what my site is all about. I need you to let the world know to go out and buy mail order mysteries by Kirk Damaris. They can get it at their nearest Barnes & Noble, or they can get it in Amazon. Amazon is a lot cheaper. Read the book. Tell Kirk what a great job he's done. Give him the credit he deserves. And then if you like some of the novelties in that book, contact me and I will show you how to obtain them. Having said that, I thank all of you for tuning in. And again, my email is houseoftheunusual. That's houseoftheunusual @gmail.com. My website is houseoftheunusual.com. You can also log on to thelandofsecrets.com, which tells a little bit about my different sites and has some links that will link you back to House of the Unusual. There's a blog I'm working on. Right now, I took it off the air because I'm working on it. And I also wanted to do a podcast. But I need to hear from you. I need to hear comments. I need to hear if people are following me. Because if I'm just doing this to waste my time, I don't want to waste my time. Everybody's time is precious. But I will tell you this much. If you dreamed as a child of owning some of that stuff, I will make your dreams come true. I will do everything in my power to get an item to you that you're looking for. If I don't have it, I probably can find it for you. Having said that, I say to all, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Eddie Guevara from House of the Unusual, and I look forward to hearing from you and probably meeting some of you in some of the collectible shows I attend. Thank you for being a part of Universal Monster Army. It's a great forum, and Terry has done a wonderful job along with all his people in putting together such a forum for us collectors. There's a lot of things I'm looking for that I'm going to reach out to you to help me find. I will pay you for it, big time, if I can find what I'm looking for. But anyway, please, I like to hear from you. I like to know how good of a job I'm doing or if I'm doing bad. I want to hear from each individual, and I want to hear the truth. And together we can make it happen. I'm even willing to go with some people that are willing to work with me, partners in a lot of the things I sell. But please, please, tune in. Tune in. Till next time, Eddie Guevara. Thank you.